pitch of the night is taken for ball one. Fellas, we check out the Tribe as they begin here tonight. They've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
In now, Connor Pitts, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. Pitts gets his lead at first, nobody out. And another throw over, and he'll get back in safely. And again a throw, and the runner back. Another throw over, runner's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Runners off for second. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Wells is after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Time now for a look at the Rays starting 9. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, you better look out for that cleanup spot. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring positions, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
Up next for the Rays, Wes Wunsch. Man, he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. And just great defensive baseball there as they will nail him at second on the pitch out.
Well, they guessed right on the first pitch out. Sometimes you have to wait a pitch or two in the at-bat to try that, but they must have had a pretty good idea he was going to be on the move.
The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Now the 2-0 home. Finds the zone, strike one.
There's a called strike on a fastball up in the zone. We're seeing more of that from pitchers nowadays. With the launch angles, guys are looking for the ball down in the zone. If a pitcher can pitch up in the zone like that pitch right there, you can go ahead and make some hay.
And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
And that one misses. It's ball 4. So a 2-out walk gives the Rays some hope here in the inning. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Jeremy Pitts. He's always a long ball threat, currently 4th in the American League in that department. And he'll be tagged out at second base, trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a 3rd out on the bases. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Sonny Yap gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball. 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here. This team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Pitts moves over a few steps to his right as he's got it for the first out. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's got a 5-game hitting streak going. If you've got to start those big streaks somewhere, I like the way he's swinging the bat right now. Great approach, very comfortable. Let's see if that streak continues today.
Now the 1-0. Line towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Last pitch was a fastball. Tries to double up with the same piece of cheese, and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
Aaron Middleton.
Stepping in now, Aaron Middleton, fouled away. Lair stands at first with one out. Now a throw over, and he's back standing. Comes set with the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts sprinting after it. He makes the running play. 2 down. Striding in for the Indians, Preston Moss. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First delivery to him on the way. Lays off 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses up and in. A runner on first with 2 away. Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
That one's in there, 3-1.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Pitts is there, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Tribe. We are still scoreless. Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts, looking to stay hot. He's been a real threat at the plate the last week or so. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
So far, this has been a very good outing for this guy. Listen, he doesn't have the best stuff, but what he needs to do, and he's doing it right now, throwing strikes early, trying to initiate a lot of contact. The more pitches that the hitters see off this guy, the better chance they have to go ahead and square something up. So he needs to continue to attack early and get some quick outs, attack the strike zone on the first and second pitch.
Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D. And I want to focus on Jose Altuve. Pound for pound, the best player in big league baseball. A Gold Glove second baseman. He can do it all. 5 tools, the ability to turn a double play with the best of them.
First pitch coming. Here it is. This is in the air to right. Middleton waits on it. 2 down.
Batting second, shortstop, Jeff Pitts.
Striding into the box, Jeff Pitts. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Nope.
Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Now the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Pitts is simply an all-around great defensive outfielder. Not only does he have great range and great hands, he's also got a plus arm, one that base runners and base coaches certainly have to be mindful of.
Absolutely. When you are in the meeting room preparing for this guy, it is the first thing that jumps off the page. Do not take the extra base.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
The 2-2 one more time. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Hit sharply on the ground. To his left, Weaver. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Rays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in, Nelson Rios, as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And how fortunate are we today to get to watch two guys up the middle make sweet music. Both Gold Glovers last year. The rapport they have with one another, they know where every throw needs to be. Their turns are crisp, clean. This should be special to watch.
In now for Cleveland, Alonzo Wells, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat. Drilled right back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
If you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A high fastball is in there. Here's the 0-1. Popped him up. Whitenack in foul ground. 2 gone.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Set to deliver the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. 1-1. Chopper foul. Bottom of the second here with no score. Here's another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds. Stepping into the box, John Pitts, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. First delivery to him on the way. A breaking ball taken at the knees for strike 1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Yeah, and they set him up with that curveball on the pitch before, and that one.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no doubt home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as the Rays move out on top 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Digging in, Sammy Pitts. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line shot to first, and there's one away.
Batting ninth, first baseman, Tony Whiteman.
Digging in, Tony Whiteman. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. The 1-0 is fastball taken high for a ball. Hit hard to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Pitts.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jesse Pitts will swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Throw over to first, and a dive, but he's back in there. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. The 1-0 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Lair giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Ready for another chance, Connor Pitts. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 home. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. The 2-2. Liner towards second. Well, this will be pulled in out there at second base, and that'll be that. Rays off and running early on the solo home run. We played 2.5. Tampa Bay's out to a 1-0 lead. So striding forward now, Ian Kinsler, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. The 1-2. Fouled off. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitcher's pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Throw just does beat him to the bag, as that was pretty close.
Second baseman, number 27.
Back to the top of the order now, and striding in the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and a liner. Foul. Now the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Hit hard down the line. This will get foul for strike 2. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Down in order go the Tribe. They still trail 1. Striding in once again, Wes Wunsch. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Smoke on the ground, left side. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
The batter, center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Digging in for his second at bat, Jeremy Pitts. He got called out on strikes his last time through. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Quite an interesting outing up to this point as we head into the middle innings. He's pitching quite well, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage, less than 40%. That's going to be something he's going to need to clean up moving forward.
The 1-1 home. Slow roller back to the mound. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Up next for Tampa Bay, Captain
At the plate, Bobo. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball that just misses inside.
Boy, good inside fastball right there. Trying to tie the hitter up, trying to keep him from getting those arms extended. A pitcher's pitch.
And he takes a cold strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him right there, giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season as the Rays move in front now 2-0.
And he was totally dialed in for the first 2 hitters, seducing a couple of easy grounders. Then he catches way too much of the plate on the 3rd guy, and it winds up in the seats. Sometimes you can fall in the trap of not focusing all the way through the end of an inning. When you're rolling out there on the mound, that might have happened here.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Hit hard to the right. Foul. So 1-1. Down the 3rd baseline. And now a jump throw against his body. And the throw will not be in time, as I don't think he was going to get him anyway, but a fine effort nonetheless.
You know, D-Roll, as a pitcher, that can be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line 15 times, but it won't.
And hang on, he's out. Gunned down, trying to swipe a bag with 2 away, and that's going to put an end to the inning. 1 for the Rays on the solo home run. Bottom of the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Aaron Middleton. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Middleton brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, if these guys are going to have any chance in this one, they are going to have to set their sights a little lower. You cannot expect to get the barrel of the bat to that baseball. That is entirely too high.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back.
Oh, and while we talked, that pitch got away and ended up hitting him. So he'll head down to first on the hit by pitch.
Designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Preston Moss. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In there, now the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
This catcher has an elite arm, but when you get that great of a jump at first base, it makes it a lot easier to steal second.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Middleton leads off second with nobody out. Line toward right center. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And they are on the board as the run scores from second to make this a 2-1 game now.
That will drive a pitching coach crazy. He has the hitter down 0-2 in the count, and instead of making him chase at something off the plate, he grooves one that's driven down the line for a run-scoring double. Have to make better pitches on an 0-2 count.
Into the box, Nelson Rios, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Here's the 1-0. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Runner goes for third. Pitch outside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
One of the keys to stealing third is to get a big lead off a second, and that's just what happened, even though this catcher has a cannon for an arm.
Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go-at at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
0-1 pitch on its way. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Well, I don't know if he has a blister or some kind of mechanical glitch right now, but anytime you hit 2 batters in one game, let alone an inning, you're in trouble. We'll see if he can dial it back in before he hits another guy.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Pitts is calling for it. He Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tie the ball game as the run scores, evening things at 2.
Always productive to score runs when you can, and that sacrifice fly right there drives home the second run of the inning.
So 2 gone now for the Tribe here in the 4th. And stepping in, the slick fielding shortstop, Brandon Crawford. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Looks at a curveball over the inside corner. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. From the belt, the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Man at first with 2 out in a 2-2 ball game. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. Wells rounds the corner and is headed home. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 4 full, and we are tied 2-2. Digging in the switch hitter, John Pitts, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. First pitch coming, here it is. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, he's digging for second. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double. So a ringing double here to kick off inning number 5 as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Now at the plate, Sammy Pitts. First pitch on its way. Curveball that time, not even close. Two runs, 5 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. 1-2 now.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Again, a 1-2. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's got him on the ropes at 2-2, but I don't think he'll try to get him out with another curveball. He's seen it already a couple of times, so it's not going to surprise him anymore.
Now a pickoff play at second. Runner back standing. Dribbled up the line. And he's going to beat the offline throw to first as the first baseman couldn't get the foot back in time.
Hey, that wasn't the prettiest of swings, guys, right there. That's not how you usually draw it up, but that's a line drive in the box score the next day.
Now batting, Tony Whitenack. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Will swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. That's back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and they finally get an out here as he's forced at the plate.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Connor.
Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. From the belt, kicks and deals. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
In these situations, I used to tell myself all to get the runner in from third. It seemed to take the pressure off a little bit.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. It's a grand slam. So one swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. Fourth home run for him on the season as they open it up to 6-2 now.
And that is why you just can't put yourself in a bases-loaded situation. You've got nowhere to put the hitter, and he knows it. So he sets up, waiting to pounce, and that's exactly what he does. Jumping all over this thing for a grand slam.
The batter, third baseman, Wes Wunsch.
In now, Wes Wunsch. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. 4 runs here in this half inning. In there, and it's even at 1. The 1-1 home. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Grounded back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Dan, I'll tell you, it doesn't matter what it looks like right there. That lawn dart felt so good.
Oh, Dero, this guy's been due. He really needed that one.
Now a snap move over to first. Don't want to forget about him. Into the box now, Jeremy Pitts, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first, and the runner back in standing. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Wunsch, base runner at first with 1 out. Into the corner and slicing foul.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Again, another foul ball. Down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Runners on first with 1 down. A full count to the Rays center fielder.
Got to execute a good pitch right here. Runner at first is probably going to be on the move, and you got one of the better hitters on their team up at the plate.
And he'll dive back in safely. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line.
Hey, he's got 4 foul balls in this AB right here. He's really making this pitcher grind for everything.
Now a ground ball for Altuve. This might be 2. To Crawford for 1. On to Kinsler. It's in time for the double play, and the inning is over. 4 to 6 to 3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Going here.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The 1-0 home is a sinker that dips below the zone for a ball. The 2-0. Taken, strike one, outside corner.
Love the pitch call there. 2-0. You know the guy's geared up for a fastball, and you drop a changeup in the zone. That's going to be a tough pitch to handle.
3-1. Jose Altuve waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. So it's back to the top of the order now. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. The count now at 2-2. One out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are two gone. Ready for another shot now. Ron Lair. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. His seventh of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us digging in to try it again. Poof, Bobo. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And a cut fastball in there for a strike. It's 0-1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on the swivel.
I'm not here to make excuses, but it is cold tonight, and it looks a little damp out there, too. The ball might have just slipped out of his hands on that one.
Stepping in now, Jeff Pitts, and it's fouled away. Now the 0-1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. One and one, here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Bobo on at first, nobody out. Still 1-2. A check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. John Pitts will stand in again as we take you back to the 5th inning for the big blow. A grand slam that obviously has been their biggest at-bat of the game thus far. He's set, and the pitch. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. Runner at first here, one man out. And another snap throw to the bag, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 2-0. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will find the wall now over near the 325 sign. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate as they continue to pile on. It's now a 7-2 ball game.
Wow, he must be living right because he gets absolutely jammed. Thought we were going to see the bat splintered, but instead he muscles the ball to right for a double. Might get some heckles from his teammates, but no doubt he'll take it.
Standing in now, Sammy Pitts, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game. One and one the count. The 1-1. Hit back up the middle. There is Crawford. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first.
And those are plays that cost you ball games. You're already losing, and then you make an error like that to compound things. That's how things snowball on you, and you start to feel like you can't do anything right.
Into the box, Tony Whitenack. A swing and hit a pop to the right side of the infield. Kinsler is under it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
The batter, number 7.
Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Jesse Pitts. First pitch of the at-bat. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. On the season, Pitts is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Kinsler over to his right, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on just 1 hit in the inning, 2 errors in the inning, and 1 man left on. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5. Leading off the inning, Aaron Middleton, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Pitts fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 15, designated hitter.
Digging in and looking for more, Preston Moss. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. First offering on its way. And the changeup is way low that time. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped high in the air. Pitts is under this one. And there's the second out of the inning. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Outside, 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
This is line to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Hey, after starting the game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ready once again, Alonzo Wells. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Hit in the air out to center field. Pitts waits on it. And that retires the side. Indians leave one. Still 8-2. Digging in once again, Connor Pitts. He's already got 4 RBIs in this one.
Connor Pitts.
He's set. Here it comes. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. The 0-1. Grounder down the line at third. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2.
1 ball, 2
It's
strikes.
1-2. Now some movement in the Tribe bullpen as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And 2-2. The 2-2. Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in a wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball down near the shoe tops. 1 out, nobody on. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. Crawford's got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Riding in once again, Jeremy Pitts. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out.
That ball went out.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Three and 0 now. He's set. Here's the 3-0. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. Number 10 for him on the year, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Matty V, D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is like crazy. 4th round tripper of the game so far.
Yeah, you're watching this pitcher. He's just not executing on both sides. They're missing over the heart of the plate, not using the quadrants. In the hitters meeting, they focused on this stuff. They thought these guys could miss middle, and that's exactly what's happening.
Now the 1-0 misses for the second ball.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
2-1 the count. And he wouldn't have made contact with that one with an or. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
He went deep earlier, so that might have been a little bit of a message they were trying to send to get him off the plate. At the very least, they're clearly trying to get him from getting his arms extended again.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Ready for another shot now. Jeff Pitts. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. From the belt, the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Rays tack on one. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lee Weaver earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Pitts is there, and he'll bring this one in.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Here's the shortstop, Brandon Crawford. As he'll swing and hit this one hard, but fouled off to the left and out of play. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down.
First baseman, number 17, Ian Kinsler.
Striding in for the Indians, Ian Kinsler. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Tough one to lay off, called a strike.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. Jose Hammonds comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Hammonds.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fly ball to straightaway left. Lair is in pursuit, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance, Sammy Pitts. First pitch on its way. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. On to first, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out.
The first baseman, Tony Whiteman.
Up next for the Rays, Tony Whiteman. From the stretch. Line drive to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. Didn't waste any time, like the first pitch he saw, to keep the inning going.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out all ambush tactics. First pitch fastball, middle in, and he's able to drive that for a nice single.
Into the box now, Jesse Pitts, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Strike 2.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Wells has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. Rays strand just the 1, but they hold a 9-2 lead.
Your attention, please.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
No balls and 1 strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Grounded down the third baseline. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter.
So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Striding into the box, Ron Lair changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And action now in the Tampa Bay pen as it looks like a right-hander's begun to get loose. A 2-0 count to the Indians left fielder. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Now the 2-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Pitts is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Aaron Middleton.
In now for Cleveland, Aaron Middleton. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 2 out, nobody on. Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Pitts is up with it, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe. They're down by a... It's been a nice night for baseball here in Cleveland as we welcome you back to the ninth inning in this one.
Leading off with the Rays.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Connor Pitts. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Strike one to start the at-bat. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lair has a beat on it. One out.
Third baseman.
Digging in, Wes Wunsch.
Wunsch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. There's a strike.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Hit out towards second. Backhanded. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jeremy Pitts.
Next to bat will be the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Jeremy Pitts. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Yeah, Matt, and that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Hey, this is the game within the game right here. The hitter has to decide if he's going to change his game plan. Is he going to stay staunch and wait for him to miss over the heart of the plate or inside? Or is he going to adjust his sights and try and drive the ball the other way?
The 1-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out. Rays go in order. 1, 2, 3. But they... Next for the Indians is the designated hitter, Preston Moss, starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Grounded up the first baseline. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher.
Digging in, Nelson Rios. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Missed with a slider.
That was one of the easiest takes he'll have all year, and it puts him in a great hitter's count. He's got to take advantage of this situation.
2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Now batting.
Ready now, Alonzo Wells. He singled earlier, making him 1 for 2 to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. Just a tick behind for a strike. Now the 0-1. Cut fastball above the letters, a ball and a strike. Rios leads off first with one away. Hit hard to the right. Foul. One and two. Here it comes. Liner towards second. But this is hauled in by the second baseman. On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
A 9-2 finish at the end of this contest. Tampa Bay get their division-leading 30th win of the year. Sonny Yap earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Clayton Rowe struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game.